Elin, yeah, since it's fresh in our minds. Hello.
I haven't had a great day, to be honest.
Oh.
Someone accused me of stealing from my patients, which I would never do. Plus, Hilda's getting worse.
Hilda?
Hilda's the one I mentioned in our last session. She's dying. I can tell. I need to see her before it's too late.
I bet. Okay, yeah, oh boy.
What did you... No, not what did you steal?
What were you accused of stealing?
What were you accused of stealing?
This? Well, it started with this. It's a locket. Alice, one of my patients, gave it to me before she died. Alice was one of my favourites. She never held back, spoke her mind about everything.
That's great.
But she had a wicked sense of humour.
What else did patients give you?
I have a few other things. A watch, a ring. One patient gave me a little china bird. They're not valuable, just trinkets, really.
Okay, so trinkets?
Strictly speaking, all of the patient's belongings should be passed on to family members after they die. But Alice's son never visited. He didn't care about his mum. Why would he care about some worthless piece of jewellery? It just doesn't feel right to me.
So she took it.
So she did steal it.
What do you think, Doctor? Am I wrong to keep the locket?
Yes.
There's a note.
Accused of stealing, said it started with a locket. What else have the patients given? I already said that.
Yeah. Okay. So, is it wrong to keep the locket? Let's just finish this up.
I think it is.
I think so too.
Yes, it is wrong to keep the locket.
Really? I don't see the harm. Alice wanted me to have it. You and Terry and all the other nurses just don't understand.
Okay. That cleared out trinkets.
Yeah.
Hilda.
And there's only an option.
Hilda's the one I mentioned in our last session.
Above.
She's dying.
How can you tell if she's dying?
Yeah.
How can you tell she is dying?
I can sense it. You know?
You see auras?
It's like when you're outside and there's a sudden change in the light or the air feels different and you know it's going to rain. It's like that. I always know when one of my patients is fading, even before the doctors know. Their energy changes.
She sees auras.
Sounds silly when I put it into words. Oh, I sound like my mum. I think we've got a bit off track. Maybe you should check your notes.
She thinks. There's no follow-up to the how you can tell people are dying thing.
No.
So we're still back to Hilda.
Where were you? Valentine's night.
Hey, you remember this time.
Actually, I had a hot date.
Ooh.
It wasn't anything serious, just some guy I know. But it was a nice date. Different to what I'm used to.
Used to?
What are you used to?
That's not really important. Ask me something else.
Hot date.
Sorry.
Are you on the pier?
I don't really have anything to tell you about that.
Well, fine.
Pier?
I'm not sure.
Okay. What are you doing on Valentine's night? Guy?
His name is Max. He's really sweet, but I don't see a future between us. He's not really my type.
What is your type?
Yeah.
No.
No.
That's not a
okay,
question for me.
Max.
I've known Max a couple of years, but this is the first time we've been on a date. I don't think he's boyfriend material.
Boyfriend material.
I don't know. Sorry.
How do you not know?
How did you meet Max?
They work together.
Oh, did she say that?
Yes.
Oh.
Actually, I had a hot date. It wasn't anything serious, just some guy I know. But it was a nice date. Different to what I'm used to.
Different? Question mark?
How was it different?
I don't know.
Oh, it is an actual.
Are you happy, Doctor?
Maybe it's an actual? No, it's not.
Am I happy?
I'm happy. I'm tired, but I'm happy.
I feel like you're asking me questions about something I don't know anything about.
Okay, fine. Random question. Does she know Mariana? Because Mariana recognized her. I know, good luck.
Marianna.
I don't know. Sorry.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. What has two? Is it just Hilda
Just that.
still?
Hilda, and what were you doing on Valentine's night?
Okay.
Where were you at?
20 past 10.
Past 10.
I think we've got a bit off track.
Okay, what was the Hilda thing again?
Hilda's the one I mentioned in our last session. She's dying. I can tell.
We already asked.
I need to see her before it's too late.
Why do you
Too
need to see
late.
her?
Why do you need to see her, or too late if that doesn't bring anything?
I need to see Hilda.
To help her finish her unfinished business.
Unfinished
Unfinished
business.
business.
People who are dying always have things they wish they could do before they go. We leave a lot of loose ends in our lives. We're very messy that way. Hilda wants to see her daughter. She's in Australia, so I'm going to have to use my talent.
Why? Oh, hold on. Before you start typing, why do I feel like we're about to get into another big bowl of crazy with this one?
Because all of these are lunatics.
I know, but like this is gonna be like especially bad.
Probably.
I can change my skin.
Oh my god.
Or, what?
What I looked like.
Yeah, I understood the
can turn
first
into a
time.
patient's loved one. I just hold their hand and ask them to imagine that the person they want to see is sitting right here next to them, and I become them. It's how I help them move on.
Oh my gosh.
That's how I comfort them.
I'm uncomfortable with this.
Yeah.
I don't know how it works. I just know that it does.
How?
I can change my skin. What I looked like. I can turn into a patient's loved one. I just hold their hand and ask them to imagine that the person they want to see is sitting right here next to them, and I become them. It's how I help them move on.
Help them move
That's
on.
how I comfort them.
Or comfort them. What?
So, remember how she's like, oh, Alice wanted me to have the locket. The son doesn't care, but everybody else thinks she stole it. She's
Because they think they're seeing their loved ones.
yeah. So Alice said, oh, my son, I want you to have the locket. And so now she's thinking, oh, well, she wanted me to have the locket because that's how this crazy thing works, right?
Yeah.
That's totally what's happening.
Alright, so talent, and where were you on Valentine's night?
She probably like does this with some sort of weird hallucinogenic so that she makes it seem like she's changing skin for the loved ones.
That's her Angel of Death again.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mystique. No.
Yeah. I don't know.
I can change my skin.
Okay.
What I looked like.
Uh-huh.
I can turn into a patient's loved one.
Patient's loved one?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
I don't really have anything to tell you about that.
Of course you
I
don't.
think that's a really big thing to tell me about. patient give you things? No. Give
Yeah.
their loved ones things.
I feel like you're asking me questions about
Okay,
something
fine.
I don't know anything about.
I got no notes.
Did we finish with the whole stealing thing at the beginning?
There's 1 star left on it.
There's 1 star, okay.
There's change your skin has 1 thing.
Okay.
How do you change back?
Okay. Fair question.
Comfort them.
I only shift at work to help my patients.
Yeah, see,
I don't have any interest in using it as a party trick or to deceive anyone.
No, not at all. Just get free gifts. It's 1 star.
You and Max on the pier. No. Oh wait. Nice date.
That's not really important.
No.
Okay.
Hot date, nice date. Max, we've already asked.
Yep.
Actually, I had a hot date. It wasn't anything serious, just
Serious?
some guy I know.
Because you already asked guy.
It was a nice date. Different to what I'm used to.
Did we already ask her?
What are you used to?
I thought we already asked that, but okay.
I think we did.
Try it again. What?
No. Dekker dated his patients.
Oh, yeah. Have we asked about Dekker?
I don't think so.
Yes, I had a session with Dr. Dekker on Valentine's Day.
Oh, wait, we keep forgetting stuff.
3 o'clock, I think. Just a few hours later, he was...
Poisoned?
I still can't get over it.
He was what?
I'm not sure.
Well, Dekker only has 1.
Yeah. What has 2?
Did you date Dr. Dekker?
No. I didn't go on a date with Dr. Dekker. He's my therapist. I would just be wrong.
Thank you.
Just wanted to know.
Yeah, just want to cover that.
Valentine's Night still has 2.
Yeah.
No.
Did you ask about it? Wasn't anything serious?
Sorry, no.
Okay. I'm running out of ideas here.
Did you see Dekker? Ooh. No.
Did you see Dr. Dekker on Valentine's Night? I mean, she said that she had a session with him, so it's probably not gonna pull anything.
Dr. Dekker seemed fine on Valentine's Day.
Okay.
He seemed to be in a good mood. It didn't seem like anything was bothering him.
1 star?
Yeah, it's 1 star now. No, still 2 star.
Oh.
We have no notes. Hint. Why was the date different? I've asked that like 4 times.
It was very traditional, old-fashioned, you know? Dinner at a nice restaurant.
Okay.
Then we went for a little walk along the pier. Held hands, had a bit of a kiss.
Aww.
Then he called a cab, and I went home, alone. I'm not sure.
Whoops.
I don't know.
Pier? Okay. Home Alone?
I don't really have anything to tell you about that.
Wait.
Cab?
Where did you
I think
go
it was about
to eat? Oh, to cab.
11 when I left Max.
Oh.
I'm sure you could check with the taxi company if you really wanted to. If you think I need an alibi.
Okay,
Okay,
she's
she's
done.
done. So if that's true, then she's out.
What's her name?
Whose?
The woman we just talked to.
Elin.
Elin, thank you. Says to check with the taxi company to confirm her alibi.
Let's... So she's done. Let's talk with Jaya next, just so it's not like we talked to Jaya last with the crazy Ben thing that's happening. So it doesn't like, I don't know if it...
Hi.
Hi.
Hey,
yeah.
you. Thanks for helping me with this grief thing.
Grief thing.
I'm not sure I have it, though.
Grief?
Sorry. It just makes me
You're
laugh.
not sure you have grief?
Grief?
Oh, I don't really know where to start. I feel a bit numb. Maybe we should just talk about him. It hadn't even been a year.
So
He was a quiet, solitary man. A good listener, as I suppose you'd need to be. His confidence did grow as time wore on, but that's what you'd expect after you've fitted in. I mainly miss our chats. He used to work late with me and tell me things about the patients, things that I probably shouldn't have heard, but did. What do you think of the patients? Nah, perhaps you shouldn't say. You can ask me. Go on, I'll tell you what I think.
Mariana.
Most of the patients are suspects, according to the police. Almost all the patients are referred, and some of them are privates, but Dr. Dekker didn't introduce any of them. Elin seems like a lovely person. I'm not really sure why she's here.
She's nuts.
Oh, I just want to cuddle Nathan all up. He's such a mess. He's always in the same clothes. You know, he barely talks to me, though. It's the same hello every time. He reminds me of Tom. Tom was a quiet mess, like Nathan. Youngish, in his early 20s. He taught piano, but he did have a strange hobby. Tom liked to base jump.
Well, there's
That's
the was.
basically falling from a huge building or
So he's dead
mountain
then.
and pulling your parachute before you hit the ground. He started to think he could fly.
Oh boy.
Dr. Dekker tried to talk him out of it, but Tom had to prove his point. So one day, Tom decided to base jump without a parachute.
Eep.
Can you guess what happened?
He died.
Tom died.
I've got no idea what... He did die. He was hit by a rock from further up the mountain. He never got to fly. Nathan thinks he knows what his problem is too, but if he's not careful, he'll get hit by that rock. I wish I'd said goodbye.
Goodbye.
I wish I'd said goodbye to Dr. Dekker. It was so sudden. You know, here, then gone. He resigned anyway, but that's not the same, is it?
Resigned.
Dr. Dekker resigned shortly before his murder. No, it's sad. But doctors come and go, and only poor Jaya remains.
Jaya.
I've got his resignation letter somewhere. You know, I do all the hiring and firing around here. Well, Professor Alderby and the Trust technically do that.
Oh. Crazy Cthulhu guy owns everything.
I don't know. Sorry, Doctor.
Professor?
ER?
Yes.
I don't know.
No.
I mean Professor Alderby.
Professor.
I think you might be barking up the wrong...
Whatever. Bryce.
I think Bryce has a lot of misdirected anger. I don't think I like him that much. You know, sometimes when things overrun, he's outside waiting for you, and he stares at me as if he's undressing me with his eyes. You know, he's not the first person that's done that, but still, you know, it feels worse coming from him.
Because he'll actually do it.
Yeah.
Claire seems to be shaken by something.
Holding a
You know,
body.
I offer her drinks every time she comes in, but she always refuses them. It's as if she just wants to come in, get her session over with, and then run off to do something else.
Yep.
It's a bit rude, isn't it?
Scarlet.
I don't know anything about that, I'm afraid.
Mariana. You haven't asked about Mariana.
I know.
You're
Mariana is a special girl.
Yes.
You know, there's something about her that just makes you want to follow her.
No.
No.
Maybe that's what a trendsetter looks like.
No. We haven't talked to her about Ben yet, which is the main reason why we need to talk to her.
Yeah.
Dr. Dekker still has a 2 thing.
Okay. Ben.
So, should I get a solicitor, or shall we try and talk it out with him?
Talk it out with him.
Talk it out, yeah.
Oops.
Good choice. I'll go and see Ben to see if I can get him to call off the dogs. I have no idea what's gotten into him. Perhaps it's his mum.
Mom?
I'm not trying to hide anything. I just don't know.
Ben's mum.
She was cuddling him like he was 6. He's 25.
Okay. Dr. Dekker is still 2-star.
It hadn't even been a year. He was a quiet, solitary man. A good listener, as I suppose you'd need to be.
Good listener?
Yeah.
It's very interesting that you asked me that. It's not something I can answer, though.
Okay, fine. Back to the flashback.
It hadn't even been a year. He was a quiet, solitary man. A good listener, as I suppose you'd need to be. His confidence did grow as time wore on, but that's what you'd expect after you've fitted in.
Fit it in?
I mainly miss our chats.
Because we already asked about the chat, so
He
yeah.
used to work late with me and tell me things about the patients, things that I probably shouldn't have heard, but did.
So what did I say?
What do you think of the patients? Nah,
Fit it
perhaps
in.
you shouldn't say.
Oh, yeah.
You can ask me. Go on, I'll tell you what I think. I can't help you with that.
Okay,
I
fine.
think the patients need help.
Okay, fine.
Okay, fine. Sorry, I had to. Well, we have the resignation letter.
Right. We should take a look at it.
Damn it, my concern. Please accept this letter of notice of my intention to resign from my position, Dr. Dekker, February 11th.
11th, yeah.
Sorry, doctor.
Yeah.
Why did he resign?
You're asked to resign.
Um,
There's something we're missing in that Dr. Dekker bit.
I can't think of what it is, though.
Let's listen to it again. Maybe something will jump out at us.
Kind of figured, but...
Yeah.
It hadn't even been a year. He was a quiet,
Oh, quiet
solitary
man?
man.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to hide.
Nope.
It hadn't even been a year.
Did we already ask if about it
He was a
being here?
quiet,
No, that wouldn't make
solitary
sense.
man. A good listener, as I suppose you'd need to be.
We tried that.
Mm-hmm.
His confidence did grow as time wore on, but that's what you'd expect
Confidence?
after you've fitted
Yeah.
in.
Yeah. Confidence, maybe.
I mainly miss our chats.
We already asked about the chats.
He
Yeah.
used to work late with me and tell me things about the
Work late?
patients, things that I probably shouldn't have heard,
Either of
but
those.
did.
Alright. Work late?
We'd work late together
Okay.
on all sorts of things. He was preoccupied with finding patterns in patients, trying to find some kind of order.
I feel like that's kind of what we're doing.
I've got no idea what you're talking about.
Patterns.
Mainly, he was searching for a common experience the patients might have had.
Okay.
That's what led them to his office. He'd study everything, even the referral letters.
Referral letters.
Yes, letters, parking tickets, holiday destinations. You know, I find those referral letters. He was sure there was a pattern in them.
Scroll up. Everything's 1-star?
Yeah.
Are we done with Chaya?
No.
No. I don't know.
It's very interesting that you asked me that.
Okay, never mind.
Right.
Got nothing there.
Yeah, nothing.
Where was she on Valentine's? Did we already ask
She
her
said
that?
she was. Well, she.
No,
told
she was
us
at home,
originally.
that's
She
right.
was home all on her lonesome.
I don't know. I don't know anything.
Okay. We already asked about the others.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know, Ray.
I don't know either. What was this one?
Dr. Dekker resigned shortly before his murder.
Didn't know
It's
that.
sad. But doctors come and go, and only poor Jaya remains.
Why did you remain?
I think you might be barking up.
Poor Jaya.
I can't help you with that.
That would have been funny.
I think you might be barking.
Okay, fine.
Dr. Dekker resigned shortly before his murder. It's sad.
Have we asked
But
her about the
doctors
murder?
come and go, and only poor Jaya remains. I've got his resignation letter somewhere.
Which we got.
You know, I do all the hiring and firing around here.
Which we got.
Well, Professor Alderby and the trust technically do.
Alderby. I was spelling it wrong.
Professor Alderby
Okay.
is a trustee. Did I not mention that?
No.
No.
I don't know.
Trusty.
I think I'm going to get into trouble now. Have you ever heard of secret shoppers? Professor Alderby posed as a patient to test Dr. Dekker.
That's why we have
It's
those
just a
tapes.
thing that he does. I'm sure he'll come and visit you at some stage, so please play along. I can't help you with that.
We're missing something.
We are.
Type.
I've got no idea what you're talking
No.
about. I think I'm going to get into trouble now.
Trouble?
No.
Have you ever heard of secret shoppers? Professor Alderby posed as a patient to test Dr. Dekker. It's just a thing that he does. I'm sure he'll come and visit you at some stage, so
Test
please play along.
Dr. Dekker?
Test is the wrong word. More like gently guide.
To
Professor
Cthulhu?
Alderby had a lot of good advice to offer the young psychiatrists. He really helps them focus on where the problems
Advice?
are.
Yeah.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't.
Oh, there's nothing following up with it anyway. Trustee, there's still something though.
I think I'm going to get into trouble now. Have you ever heard of secret shoppers? Professor Alderby posed as a patient to test Dr. Dekker. It's just a thing that he does. I'm sure he'll come and visit you at some stage, so please play along.
Hint. I'm tired. Who had a session on Valentine's Day?
Oh, gosh.
On Valentine's Day, Dr. Dekker had a session with Claire Castleford at 11 and that nurse, Elin, at 3. Everyone else cancelled. You should see this place Christmas Eve. I was at home though, so I don't actually know who came in. Dr. Dekker did phone and ask me for Nathan's number,
Oh.
which is a bit strange.
I agree.
Well, she's done.
Dr. Dekker asked for Nathan's telephone number on Valentine's Day.
Interesting.
Alright, so we still got...
Claire and Nathan, and
And then whoever Lacey and Jasmine are.
we'll probably just ask them a little bit. They're probably like optional people to talk to or something. I don't know. But I feel like it's worth at least like saying hello to them and figuring out what's up with them.
Do you want to talk to them now, or should we wait?
Let's wait till the end. Let's go through everybody else first and then talk to them.
Nathan or Claire?
Claire. Hello.
It's the anniversary of my parents' death today.
Oh, happy anniversary.
I went to the lake house. I always go to the lake house anyway. But it's also where they died.
Oh. Is that where your husband's dead too?
Apparently. Lale House?
I stood for a while, looking across the water. It's peaceful there. It's the place that makes me feel the most.
Peaceful?
There was a girl there. By the lake. Only about 9 or 10.
Oh.
She was fishing, if you can call it that, with one of those nets on a stick.
Cute. Girl.
I don't know why I talked to her. She looked sad. I don't usually talk to children. But she seemed different. Special. I'm allowed to talk to her, aren't I, Doctor?
Yeah.
In my opinion, no, but...
Why do I get the feeling like that it's gonna turn out to be that little girl we saw at the very beginning of the video?
I don't know.
Yes, you can talk to her.
Good. It felt nice. I felt like I was being nice.
Oh, jeez.
I felt human. So I can find her and talk to her again, Doctor. Then I will. I'll look for her next time I'm there.
Oh, boy. Who was the girl? Okay. How did your parents... Oh, that's not parents.
No, it's not.
They died of carbon monoxide poisoning. I was staying at a friend's house. Otherwise, I would have died too.
Why were you at a friend's house?
Do you think I killed my parents?
Yes.
No.
Sorry.
Sorry,
I don't know.
I had to.
No, I don't think you killed your parents. Or you can say yes if you really want to.
It's okay if you think I killed them.
I do.
You wouldn't be the first to draw that conclusion.
Good.
People can be so cynical.
Yep.
I'm used to it.
Good. Because I don't like you anyway.
Well, that cleared a bunch of stuff up.
I don't know why I talked to her. She looked sad.
What did...
Why did she look sad?
Well, that works.
David had been hunting again, and, well, she's seen some of the skins he hung around the lake house.
Oh. Whoa.
Animal skins. David hunts, then skins. It's horrible, really. He's not really good at either job, so the skins still have great lumps of bloody carcass hanging off them.
Ew.
I'm sure he'll get better with practice.
Great.
Does he still hunt? Oh, come on. Because she said that he'd been deteriorating.
Yeah.
David had been hunting again, and, well, she's seen some of the skins he hung around the lake house.
Yeah. Okay.
David had been hunting again, and, well, she's seen some of the skins he hung around the lake house.
That's it?
That's it.
How is that it?
David had been hunting again, and, well,
Okay, fine. I'm not playing this game. Did she see Dr. Dekker on Valentine's Day? How does that...
We need to ask if she saw it on Valentine's Day anyway, so it's just like the main question I guess to go for. We'll deal with this hunting later, I guess.
the day Dr. Dekker was killed, I had a session with him in the morning at my usual time, 11 o'clock. That was the last time I saw him.
Where were you? Valentine's Day. Really?
That's what you already asked.
I said, did you see him?
Oh.
The day Dr. Dekker was killed, I had a session with him in the morning at my usual time, 11 o'clock. That was the last time I saw him.
Valentine's night?
Valentine's Day night, I was at the lake house, watching David, like I always do.
No.
David wasn't there. Or at least I didn't see him. I didn't go inside. I forgot my key, and the spare was missing.
What the heck? I spent the night watching David like I always do, but he wasn't there and I couldn't get into the house because the key was missing. And I didn't have my other key, and so I didn't actually watch him like I said I was doing. I was actually killing something. Pretty much got that right?
The day Dr. Dekker was killed, I had a session with him in the morning at my usual time, 11 o'clock. That was the last time I saw him.
Well, 11 o'clock. That's the only thing I can think of out of that.
I see what you're trying to do, but I really don't know anything about that.
I don't see what you're trying to do.
Hint. What did she and Dr. Dekker talk about?
Oh, for Pete's sake.
I don't have an answer.
Did you about?
Dr. Dekker made me an offer I couldn't refuse. I'll be taking it to the grave with me, though. As did he.
Did you date him?
Yeah. I mean,
she's done.
She's done. Are there any other questions we wanted to ask, though?
Not really. Okay, Nathan.
Okay.
Last one.
Hello.
Well, not last one, but...
Hello again, Doctor. I had a bit of a shaky loop incident, but let's not talk about it.
No, let's talk about the shaky
Yesterday, I set fire to Hannah's clothes in the garden.
Oh.
I just wanted the day to move forward. I instantly regretted it. And lo and behold, here we are, a new day. Hannah's clothes are piled of ashes.
Well, that's sad.
I think fire is very primal in terms of energy. Maybe if I burn something, my days will keep rolling. Although I'm not sure you're supposed to encourage arson in these sessions, Doctor.
No. At all.
Hannah.
That's not really something I...
Hannah's clothes.
I've kept almost all of her stuff as she left it. It's just the clothes. I've decided to burn those yesterday, so here I am. Hannah loved clothes. Every season, she'd donate her entire wardrobe to some charity or another, and only buy stuff she loved. I was left with winter. I don't even know what her favourite season was. Does it matter? What's your favourite season, Doctor?
Winter.
Is winter your favorite season?
Yeah.
If you like winter, you're supposed to be hard-working and analytical. I suppose that increases my chances of you curing my problem. I don't think winter was Hannah's favourite season. Not colourful enough.
Fall or
Mine
spring?
is fall, yeah. What's his favorite season? Season?
I like winter. Being snowed in with Hannah. Just the two of us.
Aww.
It's paradise.
Register.
Okay. Whatever that means. 200 questions? Yeah.
Valentine's Day.
I was at Henley Church on Valentine's Day,
Oh,
visiting
jeez.
Hannah's grave. It was the anniversary of her death. Her parents wanted a huge funeral with all the trimmings. Hannah would never have come for.
Bryce?
It does give me somewhere to visit. I got to write the epitaph.
Did you see Bryce?
Pass.
Okay. Fine. Epitaph? APH.
We walk alone without our angel.
Angel.
I'm not religious, but when I wrote Hannah's epitaph, I knew her parents would want some acknowledgement of the great bearded one. But she was an angel to me. She was an angel to everyone.
Walk alone.
I've been alone since Hannah. I can't imagine anyone ever replacing her. Not that I've looked.
It was just quick enough. I knew.
Do you
it
think
had
I
to
should
be
look for
something.
someone else?
Mhm. What was that?
Do you think he should date someone else?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I think you should date someone else.
Watch out.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Should I know something
Oh,
about
for
that?
Pete's sake.
Sorry.
Stop it.
I've been alone since Hannah. I can't imagine anyone ever replacing her. Not that I've looked. Do you think I should look for someone else?
Look for someone else. Look.
Okay. Fine. I'll try.
Thank you.
I'm not really sure what I'm looking for, though. Just sign up to Tinder and start swiping.
Oh gosh.
Maybe it's
Maybe-
just company I'm missing. Although I don't really want any.
Oh, mind games. Oh, great. I'm not sure I like any of these achievements anymore.
Valentine's night.
Yep. Valentine's night.
I left Henley Church about 11 o'clock on Valentine's Day.
Okay.
I was
AM or
talking to an
PM?
archaeologist who said it uncovered some fossils resembling a strange cephalopod-like creature.
Excuse me.
Strange place to find an octopus, really. What? Do you think I've got something to do with Dr. Dekker's murder? Maybe you should ask your assistant who Dekker saw that day.
We already did.
Did you see Dekker that day?
Dr. Dekker felt that Hannah was holding me back. The memories of Hannah. In his opinion, I was holding on to the past. So I guess he cursed me. If that's even a thing. Yes, Dr. Dekker cursed me. I don't really want to talk about it, but let's just say I blame him for the way I am. Can you give me some advice, Doctor?
Crap. Wasn't listening to that. What advice?
Yes, Dr. Dekker cursed me. I don't really want to talk about it, but let's just say I blame him for the way I am. Can you give me some advice, Doctor?
About what?
Blaming Dr. Dekker?
Oops. Come on.
I left Henley Church about 11 o'clock on Valentine's Day. I was talking to an archaeologist who said it uncovered some...
Archaeologist? No.
How do you spell it?
ARCHAE. OOGIST, yeah.
Can't help you.
Oh, come on.
I left Henley Church about 11 o'clock on Valentine's Day.
I'm gonna be really mad if
I was
you're
talking to an
right.
archaeologist who said it uncovered some fossils
right.
resembling a strange... It's a sea creature, like an octopus. I suppose they find dinosaur bones everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Just because we're on land now doesn't mean millions of years ago this place wasn't at the bottom of an ocean.
True.
Still, like, that other guy talking about Cthulhu, now this guy talking about octopus and cephalopods and stuff, it's like, okay.
What advice do I have for him? You are not cursed. No.
I left Henley Church about 11 o'clock on Valentine's
Okay,
Day.
Archaeologist.
I was talking to an archaeologist who said it uncovered some fossils resembling a strange cephalopod-like creature.
Fossils?
Strange place to find an octopus, really.
Yeah.
What? Do you think I've got something to do with Dr. Dekker's murder?
No, I don't think you have any.
Another
Anything to do
day.
with his murder.
Sorry, I don't know. Is it me or did it just really get
Who
cold?
else
in here?
complained about it being cold?
Mariana.
Are you cold?
I don't know.
That was a great answer.
Well, that's weird.
I don't know what you're talking
I don't
about.
think it's cold. I mean, it's not a real question, honestly. I think we're looking too much into it, honestly.
Pass.
Okay, fine. Pass by.
Well, something about his murder. No, you didn't murder Dekker. Hint. Do you think Nathan has something to do with Dr. Dekker's murder? That's what I'm trying to answer.
You said his murder earlier.
was a missed call. It was Valentine's Day, so I wasn't in the mood for conversation.
Oh, talking about the... Jaya said that Dekker asked for Nathan's number.
Yeah. Okay.
Missed call. Just ask missed call. Okay, fine.
Cursed.
Yeah.
Yes, Dr. Dekker cursed me. I don't really want to talk about it, but let's just say I blame him for the way I am.
Why do you
Can
blame
you give
him?
me some advice, Doctor?
I don't know what advice to give him.
Yeah. Say, blame him. Blame Dr. Dekker. Okay, fine. Advice question mark.
I've been trying to think how I can get past today. I've come up with a couple of choices.
Okay.
I could set fire to Hannah's photographs.
No.
I've got them in Dropbox anyway. Setting fire to the clothes did the trick. Or setting fire to a rocking chair.
No.
How about neither?
She sounds like an old lady, but she loved that rocking chair, which I've not sat in since.
Sit in the chair.
Which one do you think's best?
If you say anything chair or photograph related, he's probably going to say, okay, I'll burn that. Say neither.
Sorry, no.
We have to pick one.
Committed.
Ah.
I'm gonna have to look at these achievements.
So,
Pictures or the chair?
I think pictures are more important in the long run.
Yeah, chair is an item. Pictures hold memories.
Yeah.
Set fire to the rocking chair. I never like the way it moves forwards and backwards. Forwards and backwards.
Burning time. Shoot.
Okay, well he's done. Let's talk to Jasmine.
Okay. Hello.
I'm Jasmine. I don't come in that often. What happened to Dr. Dekker?
He was murdered.
He's no longer with us. Fine.
Oh. When? How? Sorry, you probably don't know, do you?
Not really.
I don't really know what...
Never mind. What'd she say?
Oh. When? How?
When did he
Sorry,
die?
you probably don't know, do you?
Where was she on Valentine's Day? Let's go that route first before we give info.
We had a display in the gallery based on Love
she's an
Conquers
artist.
All. So
She
I
was
had to
at the
work.
gallery that
And
Bryce
who-
went to.
Mainly
Yeah,
it was a
Bryce.
collection of giant hearts sat on things, but I ran into another patient, Bryce. I'd never really spoken with him before, but he's quite an art critic. I couldn't get rid of him until I finished work at 11. There's actually another guy takes over on the night shift. I'm not sure if he kept talking to Bryce though. Providence is open 24 hours. There's not much to tell. I knew he was a patient here. I'd seen him in the waiting room a couple of times.
Okay.
He likes art and talking and looking down here instead of up here.
Somehow I can understand that.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, there's no follow-up there. We're still at the he was murdered.
Yeah. How? When? You don't know.
Oh my gosh, he's actually wearing shoes.
Wow.
I'm impressed.
Oh,
She must be
When?
the killer. She
How?
has shoes on.
There you go.
sorry. You probably don't know, do you?
Okay, Valentine's night, 20 past 10. 20
Okay.
past 10.
I don't know.
Okay, fine. Crazy person. You're the most sane so far, which means you're obviously the person who did this.
When was he murdered?
20 past 10, Valentine's Day.
Hint. Johnny said he was stabbed.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Ouch. I didn't really know him that well. I'm trying to remember what I was doing on Valentine's Day now.
Didn't you just tell us?
Yeah, but yes?
What should I say?
Oh, for Pete's sake.
I don't even know.
I don't either.
Ouch.
Yes,
Yeah.
ouch.
I didn't really know him that well.
Why were you seeing him?
I'm trying to remember what I was doing on Valentine's Day now.
Yeah, why were you...
Hint. Unavailable for another 31 seconds.
Okay, fine. That's fine. So let's just try and figure this out.
Okay, nothing changed there. No!
Yeah, no. Not good. No. Okay. So... Trying to remember what we were doing on Valentine's Day. Remember!
It's not gonna kick it.
Yeah, because we already asked that. Try to remember? Or what do you remember?
I don't really have anything to say about that.
Did you
Of course
type
you
that
don't.
incorrectly?
No, I spelled it right.
Okay.
I have no idea.
Okay. 30 seconds has been up.
How well did she know Dekker?
Oh, for Pete's sake. Why do I feel like these two are going to be like hard mode?
He was shy,
They seem like it.
and then less so. When I told him about my problem, he told me to set fire to it.
Where's Adele?
Fire?
We need Adele.
Yeah, he could have been more specific. I tried to set fire to Providence.
Uh-oh.
At that time, I thought the only way to fix my problem was to set fire to the
Sensing a
entire
theme
art
here now,
gallery.
like a pattern like he
Several
was looking
paintings
for.
didn't make
There's
it.
a lot of patterns between these guys.
Luckily, my boss didn't press charges. The police did arrest me, though.
Come on, people.
My boss, Petra, she's just lovely like that. Providence has gone through some tough times, and I've only been there a year.
And you set fire to it.
She invested her life savings, and it's still not making any money. Such a sweet lady. You'd do anything for her.
Would you?
Dr.
murder it?
Dekker told me to burn it. It was nothing to do with Petra. Nope.
Okay,
Okay.
fine. Nope.
I really don't.
What?
My boss, Petra, she's just lovely like that. Providence has gone through some
Tough
and
times.
I've only been there a year. She invested her life savings.
Alright, tough times.
Beats me.
Life savings.
Who told you to ask that? I honestly don't know.
Okay.
Alright, how well did you know Dekker?
He was shy. And then less so.
Problem?
When you see a painting, it stands still. When I see one, it's moving. Like a mini film. Like little vines. But when there's a person in the painting,
Aww.
Person in the painting?
they watch me. Normally disapprovingly.
Okay.
She's hard.
Yeah.
That's not how you spell that.
That's not something I know about.
You just told me about it. Disapprovingly.
because they don't think I know how to appreciate art because I'm too young.
How old are you?
How young are we talking? Yeah, no.
No, sorry.
Fine.
Yes, of course. Otherwise, I wouldn't be working in an art gallery. I love art. I love paintings. Like I said, they move for me.
How does 1 equal 2 there?
I don't know.
When
So weird.
you see a painting, it stands still. When I see one, it's moving.
Mini film?
Like a
Yeah.
mini film. Like little vines.
Yeah.
But when there's a person,
Mini film.
I don't know.
Okay, vines.
Who told you to ask?
Oh my god. I hate this person.
She seems so
My
lovely.
boss, Petra. She's just lovely like that. Providence has gone through some tough times, and I've only been there a year. She invested her life savings, and it's still not making any money. Such a sweet lady. You'd do anything for her.
What do you do for her?
Yeah. Petra. Okay, fine. Should we take a break and come at this with a clear mind?
Probably.
Okay. I think we might need to.
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank on this. We need to take a break.